Oh, right. Yeah, this is a patron from Brita, another Tim Christensen, and this one's just a great title straight away. Whispering at the top of my lungs. Let's go.
Close your eyes. Maybe someone will apologize. Maybe someday you will hear what I'm whispering at the top of my lungs. Ego cursed. I feel bad about not feeling worse. Come on, kiss me on the honey burst, whispering at the top of my lungs, whispering at the top of my lungs. Yeah. Someday I like to forgive you. Someday I like to regret. Someday I like to remember the good things that I seem to forget. I know that there's somebody out there. I know that they're having a blast. And now that it's time to surrender to you, dear, I'll find you here at last. Easy love, you cry my name and drag no pain through my lullabies. Easy love, you cry my name and drag no pain through my lullabies. Easy love, you don't cry. Easy love, you don't cry. Baby, please speak now or forever bite the leash. Don't you see that I'm on my knees, whispering at the top of my lungs? So close your eyes, 'cause all is fine. Loneliness is just a state of mind, whispering at the top of my lungs.
He's just such a good songwriter. He's such a good songwriter, and he's so underappreciated, especially for a more modern artist too. Like I'd put him in the modern world with the Jack Whites and like he gives me a vibe of like Raconteurs. It's always great songwriting with Raconteurs. They're a great um band, but he's like something like this. It's kind of like it gives me vibes of Black Keys, but then he's not necessarily quite as bluesy as Jack White and the Black Keys. Um, but he's got like this. I don't know. It's just like there's this kind of echo of the past in him. Like the first bit was very Lennon. At least how he was doing, like phrasing the words, was a very Lennon thing. But then that dropped. I mean, he's got a very Beatle, um, but specifically John Lennon. I'd say it's a bit like most people know are like when you like Nick Cave, Chris Cornell was a Lennon fanatic, Ozzy. But yeah, the next breakdown where it went into the kind of rundown of chords, that was fire, and I didn't see that bit coming because it was kind of it had a kind of old folky, but this is what I mean. Like it was a bit like Lennon's Working Class Hero, where you it has such that song has such a feeling of an old folk song, but it's got a very modern thing because it's Lennon. Um, but it kind of had that kind of vibe. It didn't really sound like Working Class Hero, but it had that very old folky, but also kind of modern. And then that rundown bit, yeah, and then into the rock bit. The structuring on this song was crazy. He's just such a good songwriter and a composer and a music composer. Like you really are getting a bit of everything from him. Yeah, that was absolute fire. Great tune. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.